Ladies and gentlemen, what if I told you the person you are trying to hide is actually your greatest source of income? Yes, the real you, the one you silence, the one you think is not enough, the one you compare and criticize is not your weakness, it is your wealth. But the world has conditioned you to believe that success belongs to those who fit in, who follow trends, who become copies of someone else's story. And in that process, you abandon the one thing that could truly set you free, your authenticity. You don't need to become someone else to make money. You don't need permission to be valuable. You don't need to wait until you're perfect. Because the truth is, the most powerful currency in today's world is not perfection, it is realness. People are tired of filters. They are tired of fake perfection. They are searching for something honest, something human, something like you. So today, I'm going to show you not just how to make money, but how to make money by being unapologetically, powerfully, and beautifully yourself. One, your story is your asset. Every moment you have lived, every challenge you have faced, every failure that made you feel small is actually a treasure. You have been given experiences that no one else has, battles that no one else understands, and victories that are uniquely yours. The world has taught you to hide your scars, to mask your pain, to pretend that life has been effortless for you. But the truth is, the scars are what make you human. And being human is the most powerful currency you can offer. Your story is proof that you survived. And survival is strength that can inspire others in ways you cannot yet imagine. When you open up about your journey, the authenticity that comes from vulnerability becomes magnetic. People crave realness. They do not want perfection. They want truth. When you speak about your struggles, your fears, your moments of doubt, and your resilience, you create a connection that money cannot buy. That connection transforms into opportunity. Your story can be a book, a podcast, a course, or even simple social media content. It becomes your brand, your calling card, your bridge to those who are looking for hope and guidance. Your failures are lessons wrapped in disguise. Every mistake, every heartbreak, every time life seemed to betray you, it prepared you to help someone else navigate the same path. When you embrace your past and share it, people stop seeing you as someone who is just trying to succeed and start seeing you as a guide, a mentor, a mirror of their own potential. And that reflection is priceless. The more honest you are about your journey, the more others are drawn to your wisdom, and the more doors open for you to create financial abundance from being yourself. Do not underestimate the power of narrative. Your story has the ability to heal, to motivate, and to transform lives. When you finally stop thinking your past disqualifies you and start believing it qualifies you, you unlock a wellspring of opportunity. Your story is not a liability, it is an asset waiting to be shared, leveraged, and celebrated. Every word, every emotion, every truth you reveal brings you closer to the life you desire while inspiring others to rise alongside you. Turn your passion into a platform. The thing that sets your soul on fire is not a coincidence. That spark you feel, that excitement that makes you lose track of time, that energy that makes your heart race, it is a clue. It is a calling. Passion is a compass pointing to your purpose. And when you follow it, you create a platform that is entirely your own. The moment you start creating from a place of joy and interest, the world notices. People are drawn to authenticity, to enthusiasm, and to the kind of energy that cannot be faked or manufactured. Your platform can take any shape, any form, any medium, social media, workshops, videos, blogs, or public speaking, but what matters is that it is rooted in your truth. When you create content or services around something you love, you are no longer working, you are expressing yourself. And expression attracts people. People do not just want products, they want to be part of your journey, to feel inspired by your energy, and to learn from your perspective. That engagement translates into income in ways that are natural, sustainable, and deeply fulfilling. Passion coupled with consistency becomes a force that cannot be ignored. The world does not reward ideas alone. It rewards the courage to act on them, to show up every day, and to refine your craft relentlessly. Every piece of content, every product, every interaction builds your presence, your reputation, and your value. Your passion becomes your identity, and identity is what people pay for. The more you invest in what you love, the more the universe conspires to return abundance to you. Never allow fear or doubt to silence your passion. The voices that tell you it won't work or you're not ready are distraction. Your platform is not about perfection. It is about expression, impact, and authenticity. The energy you pour into your passion will always find a response. When you align what you love with what the world needs, your platform grows, your influence multiplies, and your ability to generate income simply by being yourself becomes inevitable. 3. Authenticity builds unshakable trust. You will never build lasting success by pretending to be someone you are not. The moment you try to mimic others, to follow trends blindly, or to chase validation from the wrong sources, you disconnect from your power. Authenticity is not just a trait, it is a strategy. When you show up as yourself, flaws, quirks, and all, people recognize it. They see courage. They see honesty. They see someone who has the integrity to be real in a world full of masks. And that recognition builds trust like nothing else. Trust is the foundation of influence, and influence is the currency of the modern world. People do not buy products from strangers. They buy from those they believe in. When you consistently demonstrate authenticity, when you admit mistakes, share lessons, and speak from the heart, you create an invisible bond. That bond transforms followers into fans, clients into loyal customers, and ideas into movements. Authenticity is not just morally powerful. It is financially powerful because trust translates into repeat engagement, referrals, and sustainable growth. Being authentic also allows you to set boundaries. When you are clear about who you are, what you represent, and what you will not compromise, you attract the right people and repel the wrong ones. You do not waste energy trying to please everyone. You focus on those who value your presence, your perspective, and your offerings. And that focused energy creates exponential opportunities for financial and personal success. Authenticity amplifies every effort you make because it aligns your actions with your identity. Never underestimate the magnetism of truth. People are exhausted by pretension, tired of over-polished appearances, and hungry for honesty. Your willingness to be authentic makes you rare, and rarity carries value. The more unapologetically yourself you become, the stronger your impact, influence, and income potential grow. The world pays for what is real, and when you show up authentically, the financial rewards are only a reflection of the trust and respect you cultivate naturally. 5. Consistency turns identity into income. Showing up once is not enough. Inspiration is fleeting, and opportunities are not always instantaneous. The difference between those who succeed and those who struggle is consistency, showing up day after day, creating relentlessly, sharing authentically, and refusing to be distracted by doubt or comparison. Identity and income are connected. Who you are and how consistently you express that identity determines how the world values you. Consistency transforms effort into habit, visibility into influence, and authenticity into tangible results. Every piece of work you produce, every message you share, every step you take reinforces your presence. You are planting seeds that will eventually grow into opportunities, clients, and income streams. It may feel invisible at times. You may feel that no one is noticing or that your efforts are not enough, but the truth is, consistency builds momentum beneath the surface. The cumulative effect of showing up as yourself creates a brand, a reputation, and a following that pays for the value you consistently offer. Consistency also cultivates discipline. The world will never wait for your mood, motivation, or perfection. You must show up even when it is inconvenient, even when you feel uninspired, and even when you are uncertain. Every day that you choose to act despite fear and doubt strengthens your resilience, sharpens your skills, and reinforces your value. Consistency does not just grow income, it grows character, credibility, and confidence. When your actions align with your identity repeatedly, money becomes a natural reflection of your integrity and impact. Never underestimate the power of persistent authenticity. When you combine being yourself with unwavering consistency, you create a life and career that are unshakable. Your reputation precedes you. Your audience trusts you, your influence multiplies, and slowly but surely, the income begins to mirror the value you deliver. Consistency turns potential into results, presence into profit, and identity into abundance, showing the world that being yourself is not only enough, it is everything. In the end, you have spent too long trying to fit into molds that were never meant for you, chasing someone else's version of success while silencing the voice that matters most, your own. But now, you see the truth, your uniqueness, your experiences, your passions, and your skills are not just gifts, they are the very keys to abundance. When you honor who you are, when you trust your journey, when you show up authentically and consistently, the universe begins to respond. Money, opportunities, and influence are not chasing the perfect. They are drawn to the real, the courageous, and the unapologetically authentic. So step into your life fully, without apology or hesitation. Share your story, cultivate your skills, follow your passion, and show up each day as the person only you can be. The world is waiting for your truth, and in giving it freely, you create a ripple of impact that transforms not only your life, but the lives of everyone who crosses your path. Remember, the greatest fortune you can ever earn is not measured in numbers, it is measured in the freedom to be yourself and the power to turn that authenticity into abundance that lasts.